Hey guys, what's up? What's good? What's happening? Yes, it's your boy that key and today Thursday, Throwback Thursday. I think today is that day where everybody want to go back to their old pictures and bring out pictures they've snapped like um for some person it's five. You know, funny how throwback is amazing, yeah. So I look at my 8 months ago pictures and I'm like, whoa, like how like it's funny I don't even need to go back like 10 years. So if I'm looking like my 1 year like pictures from like practically like a year ago, like there's really an obvious difference. So obvious. I also skinny at time. But then it's just for fun and cruise. It's a space to just it's for me it's like a two-way thingy. So first a way to actually say God thank you because basically you don't look like where you're coming from basically. And also another place of saying just for fun and cruise, let fans see so it's a space where you allow your fans or your friends to know that you were not always this person. You're at the point you were that person. And then the beauty of all of this is the fact that people actually get to see this and then they're like saying, if it can be like this. So it's more like a motivation thing. So if it can be like this for this person, it can also be like this for you. So please get throwback pictures. God, those guys at the time it was bad. But obviously today Prisco is a better person and all that. So you guys roll out your throwback pictures, put them online, let people see what you used to look like. And obviously somebody might be motivated from whatever it is they saw at the time. It could be 5 years, it could be 10 years, it could even be yesterday, basically. A lot can happen between yesterday and today in terms of physical structures and how you look. Anyways, from me to you, that is what I have for you guys today. Straight to the news. Welcome you guys to Go to Life News where I bring you updates concerning music and that is across the country. Straight up today we'll begin with obviously you know who the man the moment Davido. But then to mention Wizkid came through with a bigger purchase and what has he bought this time? Obviously I will tell you. And then we saw Rema doing amazing numbers and obviously eligible for about 7 certifications somewhere in the world and obviously all of that information I'll bring them to you in no time. Davido is the conversation we saw at the just concluded Timeless concert where it was a whole fully packed event. A lot of persons came out from far and near. You know, obviously, if it was to be like, I think for Nigerians here, a lot of people have not come to to terms that shows like this actually demand like a lot of sacrifice. In the US or developed countries, where you have a show like Houston, you have to come through from like far states and all of that just to come make sure that they put their attendance and all of that. So when you say Burna Boy show and you say like 50,000 people, 8,000 people, what it means is that a lot of people flew like down to that state to come and see Burna Boy perform. So it is not a space where people just loved Burna Boy so well that it's like a neighboring thing. Everybody just came from their house, locked their doors, and then they should know they made sacrifices to make sure that they were there. But Nigeria, but then for David actually people with own license, people actually tried. People came from far and yeah. So some northerners were around, people from the east, from the west, and everything. But then CBS was a memorable event because it was filled of for the space they used here, it was filled with capacity. Now they never intended to use the stands. It was never their intention. So it's not like they didn't sell it out. They never planned for the stands ever. What they planned for was the in between space, the field, like the apartment that could accommodate people, and then that space they planned for, they sold it out. So your business, if you come out and say, we saw some part that was not used, some part for the sold out event. Anyway, moving on from that, we saw where Davido came out to announce his North American tour and also saying that from the first day of July to 15th, it's going to be about 5 places, inclusive of Washington, Houston, Chicago, Boston, and then Toronto. And then he's saying the 23rd day of November is going to be doing what he postponed last year, talking about the Away Festival. Last year we saw where that was postponed after the passing of his son. And then he's saying this year we're doing it bigger in Atlanta. Obviously, same venue, same space, but then it's going to be happening on the 23rd day of November. Moving on, we saw at the Park Fresh Festival, the video is going to be there headlining that one, an amazing one, big venue, big space. The video is going to be doing that one there. On funny how you know for David, yeah, it's someone that you really cannot put in the box because his schedules lately has just been amazing. Dubai yesterday night, and then up on the 30th of this month, barely 3 days from now, is going to be at New York to actually do that one at the Park Festival. Amazing one for Davido on that one. We saw obviously for the Blue Dubai, you saw him yesterday where he actually had like a performance with these guys and Davido really brought down the roof. Well, literally brought down the roof, literally. Like you guys should get more information about that one towards the end of this news. You saw where at Botswana where he went for the Forbes thingy where we had to speak and everything. And then we saw the fans saying, "You cannot just speak to us; you also have to sing for us." And then you saw the video performing. This performance was a very lit performance because obviously he did more dancing. than singing. But regardless of what he did, you can feel the energy, you can feel the fact that he loves what he's doing, he loves the song, and then he loves the fans also. You could relate at every point to the song. For that one, an amazing one. And for Davido, we saw a partnership actually looking like coming through between B.I.'s and Davido, all in the bag. Davido have not confirmed that one yet at the moment, but then we've seen snippets, we've seen videos, we've seen clips that actually points in the direction that this one is actually one that's coming through. BI, they're like a wristwatch company actually doing good at the moment, luxury wristwatches and all of that. And they don't bagging this one with them. If it does pull through, it just shows the fact that, and obviously, you one thing you know about David, the fact that David loves wristwatches, like name them the Patek, to Richard Mille, like he has won almost all of them. And partnering with these guys is just his interest. So it's more like Davido is partnering with what he loves doing the best. So it's going to be a big one. And we can't wait to see the full details of this partnership. Moving on, so Davido actually coming out to thank these guys for being for actually thanking Spotify for being the cover of Spotify UK Afro Bashment playlist. Amazing one. Timeless really doing good for I think it's having like a public positive aura, and then it's actually rubbing off of Davido. Davido is actually amazing at the moment. Moving on, we saw at the Blue Dubai yesterday, Davido really literally brought down the roof. I told you guys he brought down the roof. So first entry song, Damiduro. Funny how you want to say Arab countries, how do you guys cope with this? But trust me, it was a fully packed space. He brought down the roof from the transition was legendary. Damiduro, then it went all through the Timeless project. Amazing one, amazing one, amazing one. Fans came out and they had good and premium phones for themselves. Anyways, moving on, we have Wizkid on the news, mashallah. For Wizkid, I think lately, yeah, Wizkid has been giving us pictures, like just snapping pictures. So as far we saw where he had the white shirt and then had the body camera, at the point he had the black shirt. Recently, we saw him on this one. Like he's giving us pictures, so you don't say I don't have a weekly picture on your phone. Trust me, he has given you more than 15 pictures in the last 1 week, so you should have one on your phone to the FC guys, basically. And then moving on, we saw where for the Essence Festival of Culture, Wizkid is the special guest of that one. Amazing guys on this list, trust me, amazing guys performing. We have Gucci Mane, Ludacris, Megan Thee Stallion, Miss Lauren Hill, amazing guys on this one. But then there's a special emphasis on the fact that they mentioned that we have a special guest, and that person is Wizkid. Also, we have some Afrobeat entertainers on that list. We have Chris Daniel, we have Thames, and obviously and more. But then Wizkid was singled out, saying this person is our special guest. Like there are levels to this thing. There are levels to this. You're big, but then there are levels to how big you can get. Wizkid really is big. Moving on to so more love let's go project actually all time in getting a number of 110 million total stream or streams rather. So let me do the math for you. So 110 million, 121,196 plus streams. Amazing one for Whiskey, doing good for himself at the moment. We saw for the Miami Afro Nation, Whiskey is lining down one and set to begin on the 27th and 28th of May. Afro Nation, they're going like everywhere this time. They're going to the Miami, and obviously it's going to be a shutdown. For Afro Nation, what it means is Afrobeat everywhere, gathering in the space to bring the roof down. Trust me, you guys don't want to miss this one. Moving on to so Whiskey getting his delivery of his Rolls Royce. Amazing one. It's funny. Davido has got himself a Rolls Royce at the point, and it was like a whole big deal and everything. Wizkid has joined the category to get himself a white Rolls Royce and the Maybach. Amazing one for him. I think for Wizkid, he's having a flow of his life where he's just doing like relaxation and having good moments for himself, spending money for videos. We saw where Gotin came out to say for the video you guys saw for Money and Love, Whiskey spent $1 million. So he's just doing the money split thingy. He has made a lot of money, and then he's giving himself the baby boy treatment basically. So just enjoy myself to the fullest. And then he has come out to make an announcement saying, and this happened about 2 hours ago. Whiskey has come out to say big announcement next week. And then obviously when Whiskey says stuff like this, everybody has gone back to thinking, what is this guy saying at this point? Like what exactly do you mean? We have talks about frames. We have talks about a collaboration coming. We have talked about Roughly Luna is on the tour. Are there new dates? Are there new venues? Have you postponed the Tottenham's the tour? Have you postponed the dates? Are you announcing a feature? Are you announcing a deluxe for More Love Lets You Go? What are you doing? So what exactly is the big announcement? FC guys, basically all music lovers are now thrown in mystery. So exactly Whiskey, what are you pointing out? But then it's next week. Next week is actually today's Thursday, tomorrow is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday public holiday. So by Tuesday, obviously, by God's grace, because it's only by God's grace. Only it can only be by God's grace for Wizkid to talk. So by God's grace, hopefully Wizkid comes out to say, this is what I was talking about. For Wizkid, we are so sure that you can come back to this post 3 years from now, like 3 years after now, and then you come back to like this exact date and you'll be like, but Whiskey said this thing, and that's true, like, but I never mentioned it. 3 years. Is that person he can do as he pleases. So hopefully rather next week we get what exactly was talking about on this one. We have Rema as the last guy on the news. We saw where for his Indian tour is going to be in three cities, Delhi, Mumbai, and Hyderabad. Amazing one from the 12th, 13th, and 14th of May. 3 days shut down, three different locations, and Rema is about to have a show of his life in India. Then after India, the guy is going to Jerusalem. Then after Jerusalem, he's going to the uttermost part of the world. That's how the Bible kept it. Rema is following Bible instructions. Trust me. Just you hear it from me first, actually. I saw him coming out to announce his North American tour. And then obviously it's going to be in places like Washington, Philadelphia, all through to Los Angeles. Amazing one. About 10 plus locations, and then he's saying this is just the beginning of obviously he announced the world tour. So what the thing is about this world tour is the fact that they've also promised us a world tour, and it's beginning for North America. Rema has a world tour beginning for North America. So the question is, what exactly is in North America? Because it could just be anywhere. It could be France. Rema is big in France. Rema is big in the UK. Is big in Canada. Is big in I think he has like pretty much about the Switzerland and all of that. So why not places like that? Why not America? I think we should know why that place is special to these guys. And moving on, so Rema and Selena Gomez Calm Down has been certified quadruple platinum in Canada, and it became Canada all time became the biggest Afrobeat African song, the all time big African song in Canada. Amazing one on that one. Big one to Rema and the team for bagging this big one. We saw where he came out to promise us that tomorrow, midnight, is dropping jam. Trust me, tomorrow is one day you don't want to miss. You don't want to miss it. Like, for any reason, yeah, let me advise you guys. So, coming from me and you, for every reason, try so much. Just try to try you'll be alive tomorrow. Just try. Don't drink and drive. Don't misbehave. Don't do whatever it is that is life threatening. Avoid it, because tomorrow is that day that almost all the big guys are dropping a project. Rema is dropping. Udumudu and Zlatan are coming, dropping. The tension does have. I don't know have told us that that song tomorrow will change the whole dynasty of music. And you guys want to miss that one. You really want to miss that one. But Rema has promised us that Charm is dropping tomorrow, Friday. And obviously, when we thought that that was okay and everything, he also came out again yesterday evening to say that of HOV, I don't know, I think he should have a full meaning. I think you should have it from me. But then HOV is also dropping tomorrow, Friday. The same way we saw when he came through the first one, he dropped two projects to the beginning of the year, and then he's also come to say this one is also dropping Charm and of as a follow-up. What exactly is Rema doing? Are we expecting an album? Is Rema following Wizkid line? Maybe or maybe not. But then we know two songs are dropping on Friday, and we are going to obviously feast on that one. Rema has done it again. This time, Rema is now eligible for 7 platinum certification in Canada. I told you guys this guy is big in Canada, and then he's doing good for himself in Canada. Anyways, guys, we've come to the end of this one. Remember, it's Thursday. Make sure you have your throwback pictures and give you guys. Let us laugh. Let's have fun, laugh. Nigeria is, I don't know, give us what to talk about, laugh about, and obviously make jokes about. Guys, I love you so much. I'll catch you guys in the very next one.